Hello and welcome to Professor Kev Show. I got my friend Aarushi with us. Good morning. I guess it's good evening for you, Aarushi. How you doing today?
I'm doing very well. It is good evening here. It's 6:30 p.m. in India right now.
Yep, they said 9:03 here in where I live in America. So before I jump in and start talking about your involvement, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. So, hello everyone. I am Aarushi Chottani, a teen from India, messing with code, doing good right now, writing blogs like I'm stuck in the 1800s. And I started coding at 11, and now I'm teaching kids, debating, running projects that matter. So, yeah, let's dive into it.
So when I look at your LinkedIn profile, you're involved in a few causes like many students your age. Tell me what drew you into these different types of causes? Why'd you want to get involved?
Absolutely. So it kicked off when I was 11 and I was playing with Scratch and Code.org, which are coding platforms. And I felt like a tech wizard. So things just started from there. And at 13, I started taking coding classes and, it started to show me how code is like telling stories. But the real deal was seeing underprivileged kids in my neighborhood with no tech access. And so I started at 13, I started teaching them Scratch and MS Office, origami, anything that made them smile and made them feel much more represented. So I believe tech can change lives, and that's why I was all in. So I started teaching AI to class 10 students. I started writing for multiple NGOs, acted as a community manager for women in STEM communities, like one of them being Nari, which means woman in Hindi, and it's a women in STEM community. Then I'm also a part of a lot of social impact, communities. One such being Celiac Pioneers, where I am a co-founder and CEO at. So yeah, things went on, and that's how it began.
It has to be really cool when you're teaching younger kids about STEM and teaching them the code the first time they put together something that actually works, and then, like you said, to see the smile on their face, like, look what I was able to accomplish. I always joke that never gets old, right? That always has to be cool.
Absolutely.
So tell me about some of the other things that you're working on. It seems like STEM is really important to you.
Yes. So when I talk about STEM, I also make sure, like, STEM is a very rigorous course. A lot of rigorous subjects are involved. So mental health becomes a very important part of all of this. And I am a part of this organization called Sanj. It's a mental health project. I'm acting as a head of partnerships there. We're trying to help people with mental health problems. Then I'm a part of another community called Her Wave Network. It's a self-help group helping women again in STEM and other business platforms and stuff like that. And of course, I'm a part of Girls Leading Tech, which is also women in STEM community. It helps women in opportunities. Every week we have different opportunities coming on the groups. And if I talk about underprivileged students and their teaching impacts, I'll talk about Skill Orbit, which is a tech startup which is built for helping students in tier 2 and tier 3 cities in India as for now, and we plan to scale it further. I acted as a director of partnerships there. So these are a few things I'm doing right now. Yeah, that's about it.
I like that you working on the mental health issue because as a professor, I see that in the classroom all the time where students all of a sudden just get really quiet. And I'm like, hey, you okay? And I'm like, when you're ready to talk, if you choose to speak to me, I'd like to help you. But I always say to my students, this has to be solved peer to peer because I'm 60 years old, Arushi. I really want to help you, but sometimes the age gap just is too much. I don't understand the things, the challenge you're facing. So I like that you're getting involved in that because as I'm looking at LinkedIn posts and, I see someone 15 who feels like they're behind because someone who's 14 has accomplished more than them. I'm like, you're 15, man. You're not even close to being behind. So I really am happy that you're working on that because I see it as a major issue, the pressure to compete and to be as good as your peers. You must see that all the time, right?
Absolutely. And I was recently a part of this summer program called Code with Clossie. As I told you, I'm into women in STEM, and it's a very famous, summer program meant for teaching little girls, I think, all teenage girls, I think, till the age of 18. They teach them multiple things, web development and data science. I was a part of the data science camp. So, along with my peers all around the globe, I made this website called the Mental Gap Project. So, it had an interactive world map where, you can click on different countries in the world and you can be redirected to different YouTube videos where people from all around the globe are telling about their experiences, some blogs, so stuff like that. And also we had another section on our website which talked about the resource banks, the hotlines, multiple, like, information about multiple mental disorders and stuff like that. So this issue is very close to my heart.
So, last question: do you ever sleep? You seem like you're pretty busy. I mean, when you hear it, like you said, I admire you for having very diverse groups of things you're involved in, and the importance of making a difference for others and stuff. So, if people want to learn more about your ventures, what's the best way to reach out to you?
I think the best way to reach out to me would be my LinkedIn, and I have my email ID attached there as well. I think I'm more active on these platforms than my Instagram, and because I try to, make sure I'm making the best out of my networks and the best out of, the opportunities that I can be given. Yeah, I try to make the best use of my time. So reach out to me on LinkedIn and mail. I'll be there. I'll be able to reach out to you.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you.